Hey everybody, happy Monday. It's Ernest Khan here, and yeah, just gonna get right into it today. I wanted to talk about the topic, the importance of doing something you love. All right, and if you guys saw my video last week, it was of me street performing. All right, and that wasn't the first of many. That was literally, I would say, probably maybe the 60th time I've ever street performed. But obviously, what you can't tell in the video is that I did come from humble beginnings prior to starting, and I think I remember it pretty vaguely. Where the first time I went out to street perform, I just had a little tin bucket, and I still have it with me. And I would perform in two different places while I was in Los Angeles. One was Venice Beach, a lot of crowds, a lot of crazy lunatics over there, and then also Hollywood. I didn't have any music at the time. I didn't have any interaction with people. It was really, I just had the little bucket out there, little tin can, I mean, and I would just yo-yo, and with hopes that someone would approach me and watch me and like me, you know, and enjoy my performance. Very little interaction. Would normally like some people would be interested, and I'd get like little groups here and there, but not in the scale of what I did the last week. And the difference is with when you interact with people and you pull them in and you show them that you really enjoy what you do and that you're very passionate about it and you love it. There's just something about that. And in a lot of the books I've been reading lately, it's more like when you're doing what you're very passionate about, what you love, it's kind of like a fire inside you is ignited. And people around you notice that and they want a piece of that. Because a lot of these people that are watching are either working for other people and they're probably unhappy, or they're doing work that they don't want to do, and their light inside them is flickering. Okay, it's flickering, and I've met people with their lights burnt out. I've even worked with people whose lights have been burnt out, blown out, and it's like they're literally walking zombies. And those are the people that I really try to to really just stay away from, because I don't want my fire to be put out as well. Um, it's the moment your fire is put out that is very hard to be ignited again. So when I have a crowd of 20 to 30 people just in awe about what I'm about to show them, through engaging and entertaining them, and just showing them like what it is like I love to do, and for them to just be mesmerized and to be inspired to go do whatever it is they want to do. Like I want to show them that it's possible. Like they can do it too. I don't know exactly what their passions are, but it's like when you're doing what you love, people notice that, and they just graduate to you because they want to understand, like, how are you able to do this? I want to do this too. I feel like that's what it is. So every time people put money into the bucket, it's kind of like how I see it. I don't even see it as a number. I see it as like a little note. I believe in you. I have faith in you. That's how I see it. And it brightens up my day to be able to just put myself out there, and with the help of a good friend of mine, my friend Joseph has been able to really help me put myself out there. He's also a professional yo-yo player, and it's these people that believe in me and that show me that, listen, it's possible. You can totally do it. You can build your website. You can put together something, and you can start doing events and stuff like that. And yeah, he was telling me he's done I think well over hundreds of events already, and that every time I performed with him, I'm like, man, this is so good. Like we got to do this more. And he's like, I don't know what you've been talking about. I've been doing this forever. Like like you can do it too. So So yeah, as you saw in the video, you know, I'm having a good time. I'm explaining to this gentleman who approached me in the video, you know, because he was mesmerized by it, and it starts like that. It's like it didn't start out with 30 people right away. It started off with one person, and then all of a sudden, other people are curious, like, why is it I'm giving all my attention to this one person? What's so special about him, you know? And then another person will come in because they're curious about what I'm talking to him. Like, I'm engaged. I'm showing him my talent, and then another person comes in, or his friend will come in, and then more and more people will start to feel comfortable with the fact that, oh, he doesn't mind if I watch, you know, and eventually there will be 30 people, and suddenly I feel that to be able to hold their attention span, I mean, just to be able to have these people's attention towards me, you know, I'm the center of attention. It is so powerful, and to be able to hold their attention, especially in this day and age with technology, next, it's so difficult to hold their attention spans, which is why I get scared. I'm just like, okay, there's 30 people, all eyes on me, and I just breeze through my performance really fast instead of having it a 10-minute performance. Eventually, I mean, I normally cut it down to around 5 to 7 minutes because there's that fear in me, you know, like, oh, their expectations, like, what if I mess up, or, you know, it's not going to be perfect or anything like that. But, you know, I'm doing it. I have everybody there, and I can be myself, and certain things just come out. There was a family from Norway right there watching me, and I asked them, so where are you visiting from? They're like, Norway. And I said, everybody give these guys a round of applause. They came all the way from Norway just to see the Yo-Yo show, and everybody laughed. And I don't even know where that came from. It was so spontaneous. It was as if I blossomed, you know, into this performer, and I didn't even know where it came from, you know. And these certain lines that I just kind of toss out there, it's like to kind of experiment, to check how's the iTunes going to react to this. Can I use it for the next show, you know, and just being able to build it from scratch, you know, literally from nothing to something, and it's coming along, you know. I don't make a lot of money, but, you know, I normally perform for around 2 hours, and this is after a long day of work. It's expensive living out here, so I need a hustle. I need to make it happen, and people notice. You know, people notice what I'm doing. I had a few event organizers hand me their card, and it's just like, it's through word of mouth as well. These people, they see the performance, they're going to tell their friends about it, you know. That's how to be relevant in this day and age, is to be talked about. When people are talking about you, I guess it means you're doing something right to a certain degree. And yeah, so I'm just going to keep doing it, and with a smile on my face, you know. It's when I do the work that I don't want to do for people that I don't want to work for, that's when my light is flickering, and I feel it, and I know it for a fact. But when I'm doing work that I actually, like, I'm my own boss out there, you know? Like, I call my own hours. I call my own, like, it's all on me. And there have been times where I'll set up, I'll have everything out, and I'll pack it up, and I'll walk away because I'm scared. And there are times where I'll pull out everything, you know. I'll put my top hat on and have a good time and dance with it, and just kind of, like, you know, just people want to be a part of that. They want to be a part of something that's fun and exciting, and they want to bring all their friends, and they just want to have a good time. Everybody just wants to have a good time. But when you keep doing work that you don't want to do, that's when your light will continue to flicker, and it's just going to get harder and harder and harder to smile, to do anything really, you know, because then you start to get really complacent with life. And I don't want that. I don't want mediocre. I don't want any of that. I really want to aspire to be, you know, someone great. You know, not someone good, but someone great. I want to be able to look back on all this and, you know, say, yeah, I did it. I built it. I made it happen. You know, despite of all all the circumstances, you know. Anyway, nothing but love for you guys. Yeah, I'll see you guys next week. All right, bye.